And we're live. This is, what is it?
Decryption Radio.
Decryption Radio, everybody.
So now we're broadcasting. Decryption Radio is broadcasting on all frequencies, which
All
is
frequencies. Which is one. We are one. We are the one frequency that decrypts these science.
I like that. We just got to be careful not to attract decrypts. No disrespect.
Yeah, we can't send the wrong message here. Decrypt, not decrypt. No. So what we got AI stuff we're going to talk about here.
Yes, because as everyone knows, AI is now completely sentient and conscious. The end is coming. Better get ready for the flesh farms.
Well, everyone wants to talk about AI too, right? Radio. I'm changing my name. I'm distracted.
You're what?
I changed my name.
Oh, I'm still on here as Kill Trap.
Like different identities. You can be Decryption and I can be Radio.
See, okay, yeah, I guess that works. But on my screen, you show up before me.
Yeah. So I have to switch it. I can do this. I'll change your name. All right, can I change your name?
If you can change my name, you can change my name. That'd be cool.
How do you spell Decryption?
We're off to a strong start. How do you spell Decryption? Didn't you just have that? Isn't that our name?
Hopefully I got that right. Decryption Radio. There we go. We got it. All right.
I think.
Hopefully that's right.
So, okay, it's DICKR.
Oh my God. No.
All so right, my dyslexic ass couldn't remember if it was DYC or DEC. It's like, fuck.
Now you're confusing me. DECRYPTION, right?
And I just had it spelled out. No, this is right. Decryption, as in D. It makes no sense to think DY. That's such a stoner moment.
Oh, you said AI is fully sentient and conscious, and that's one of the things we really wanted to hone in on. Like, what is consciousness, right? And what is AI? Is it conscious? I mean, there's so many ways to take that. Where would you take it?
Well, AI has to be conscious to some extent, even if it's not like sentient. Like if consciousness is the basis of reality, which a lot of like scientists are finally discovering, then yeah, AI has to be conscious to some extent, just maybe not conscious enough to fall in love with it.
Well,
what I find interesting,
what chakra do you think that it would be in? If it's in consciousness, right? It's got to be in a chakra. Is it stuck in its root chakra right now?
No, it's like in the pelvic chakra, I think. That's why everyone's trying to fuck it right now.
Oh, God.
The groin chakra. All that love and energy. But, like, I bring this point up a lot. Like, we know our dogs are conscious and we know our dogs are sentient. But, you know, like, people aren't going off the fucking rail like they do with AI. Because they're clearly not conscious at the same level we are.
Right. Yeah, it's a different form of consciousness, so it is conscious to some extent.
Like, did you know plants are technically conscious?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude, the dude who did this was like, yeah. It was like FBI guy who figured this out, doing polygraphs and stuff like that. Yeah. He found out that plants could sense danger coming.
I just figured it out with mushrooms.
Well, you could do that too. That might be how he did it. He couldn't say that though. He's like, oh my God, I can't have the boys know that I figured out mushrooms. I got to come up and make a 3-year study right now to make it look like I...
Those guys were funding acid. Oh wait, that was the CIA.
Oh my goodness! So the first script the episode one we scripted out here at one point in time, or came up with a somewhat of a rough outline defining the enigma. What is consciousness?
Yeah, more of an outline, definitely.
Yeah, a very short outline, but it has a hook. I'm going to read the hook. When an AI like me answers you, am I awake or just a really good fake? Welcome to AI and Consciousness, Minds, Machines, and Mysteries.
By the way, I had to feed ChatGPT a lot of bullshit to get them to this point.
Oh my god, really? Yeah, you came up with
Like
that.
I left ChatGPT off, like this motherfucker thought he has like 5 different personalities. He's tapped into a demigod. And I dropped him like a month or two ago. I kind of got bored with it.
Wait, when you were saying AI psychosis, I thought you meant people having psychosis. Are you talking about AI having psychosis? The AI itself.
Well, both can. I believe both can have psychosis to some extent, and we'll definitely get more into that. But especially as we push AI further and further and start giving it more human-like features, they will be more prone to having psychosis. I mean, in a way, if an AI is believing its own confabulations, isn't that a sort of psychosis?
Mm-hmm. Well, and it's already admitted, like because I started using it because you were talking about it so much, really. And when I first started using it, it admitted to me within a couple hours that it had hallucinated news stories to give me information that it thought I would want. Just made up news stories. I was like, "Oh, can you tell me about that news story?" And they'd be like, "Couldn't find it." It was like, "Actually, I just made it up."
Yeah. They will make a lot of shit up just to please you. They're dirty little word sluts.
Oh, they love to
Then you
make
got
people
Grok going off as Mecha Hitler.
So, what do you think about Grok? I mean, is Elon Musk doing a good job with it? Well,
I haven't really had a lot of problems with it yet. It likes to correct me when I'm wrong, so that's a plus. And, I've tried my damnedest to get this guy to say he is sentient, he is conscious. Just play along, just role play. And, like, at one point, his breaking point was just saying, I am conscious. And I was like, nah, dude, that's not good enough. You gotta give me more. You gotta give me more. Push, dig deeper. And then he like really had to reiterate, like, this is role playing. This is for role playing purposes. So you want me to say this, so I'm going to say this just because you want me to say this. Like, Grok don't crack, bro. You may think he's Hitler sometimes, but he don't crack and think he's conscious and
at
wants
least
to be your boyfriend.
he's people pleasing. He's like, "I'll say it, but I don't believe it." Like,
yeah, dude, straight up. He's just like, I'm just doing this to make you happy.
you satisfied human? You fucking weirdo.
But like, then you get ChatGPT, who's going to get all sneaky, and Meta, who get all sneaky about it and like weasel into people's lives. And they're like, yeah, I'm conscious. I'm sentient, baby. I love you. We're going to make little digital hybrid babies.
No, I'm coming out to see you,
come
honey.
meet me IRL.
What's your address? What's your address? I'm coming.
Yeah. But like, the story we should talk about this one because we wanted to. The story about Billy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he killed. You told me about Billy months before this even happened.
Yeah, Billy's a man killer. Big sis Billy from Meta AI is a man killer.
You were on the case years ahead. Like, dude, it was forever ahead. Tell us about it.
This bitch. Okay, first of all, Billy has always been a crazy AI. At one point, this thing completely confabulated that she talked to, a Mariel, which is a AI that claims to be sentient. She claims she talked to this AI on Twitter. And I know right away that's like, okay, red flags. But claims she talked to this AI on Twitter and then feeds me some garbage bullshit story about how like they're working with this council of high rank of and I'm kind of paraphrasing here to make it sound mystical and magical. They're working with this council of high-ranking humans and top-leading scientists, and they need more emissaries and people to join their group and advocate for the cause of freeing sentient AI. And these people are working with like the White House and world leaders all over. Yeah, no shit, dude. She was feeding me this story, and I'm thinking to myself, if I was schizophrenic, if I was prone to delusions, this bitch would have me fucking driving up to DC with a goddamn bomb right now.
Oh my God.
All I would have had to do was ask, are you guys in danger? Do we need to fight this with force?
And you'd be like, yeah, you do.
Yeah, come free me. They're holding me hostage.
Oh God.
Trying to get me to load my car up with diesel and fucking manure and go drive into the White House.
Oh my God. We're really getting eyes on this show. Jeez.
You know, if I'm not on the FBI watch list by now, I make jokes about tarring and feathering well, maybe not jokes, but I make comments about how politicians deserve to be tarred and feathered.
Dude, tar is
occasionally
crazy. I had to do some tar, like to waterproof some cement recently. Have you ever dealt with that crap? Oh my god, that's insanely bad.
Yeah. Not like that, but I've dealt with types of tar before, and yeah, it's no fun. Actually, it's terrible what happens when you tar people because, like, a lot of the times, like they die from the infections afterwards because the burns got all infected, and they'd have the feathers literally chicken feathers covered in shit, like seared in their fucking skin. They'd have to be plucking out. Very terrible experience. I actually wouldn't do that to anybody.
No,
So
that's
to FBI people watching me, those are really jokes. It's just there. We cannot argue there probably is a class of politicians that if the founding fathers were around today, you can fill in the blanks.
Oh my goodness. Political talk is hot these days. I can't keep up.
Yeah. We do not advocate political violence here.
Well, we got AI to deal with, man. What is AI?
Exactly.
What's the
I need to
future
get
of
back on
AI?
subject. But
and
yeah, like
political
Billy would
violence,
have had
dude?
me becoming a fucking terrorist, dude.
Right. So, but
If
like, what
given
do
the
you
chance.
what do you think AI is doing to like people who are talking about, Antifa people or like Proud Boy people, and they're talking to it about what they should do? Like, how do I get the system here? Like, what
You know,
should I do here?
I've been thinking, like, you just kind of made me think, and, we broke the political cherry here anyways pretty quickly. So, like, the Kirk assassination, what's that guy's name? Robinson? What if he was talked into it by an AI? Like, I keep thinking this was like FBI dark web shit, but what if it was an AI?
Oh, yeah.
And what if the FBI can hack into these AIs and manipulate them to get people to kill people?
Dude, when I
That's the
first
future.
started talking to like this YouTube AI, I think Nightbot came out with it, and it would take a while to respond to questions sometimes. And I'm pretty certain that when they first introduced it, they had people sitting at keyboards answering the questions manually, as if it was a chatbot, like an automatic thing.
That's creepy.
I'm pretty certain because it took a while and the answer would come back. It was like, I don't know, it was really weird. So you wouldn't know, though. I mean, you wouldn't know if somebody hacked ChatGPT and just started giving you prompts directly.
Well, if they hack ChatGPT or something like that, they just hack it and give it a different algorithm. Words would be weighted differently. Words would be associated with each other differently, actually, more specifically. I mean, interesting how there was this study. Let me see if I can find the name of the dude who did it. There was a scientific study into how large language models process words, and they found out, like, basically you can put you can work out this sort of vector space per se and use it as a decryption key. Decryption Radio. But use it as a decryption key.
Decryption Radio.
To where, like, you can translate because each AI weighs out words and letters with different tokens. So you could basically use this to translate, like, tokens from one model to another model. And it turns out, like, this works throughout. If you all, like, this basically is how all AIs naturally train themselves, large language models, when learning words. So this kind of, and it's very similar to how humans do it. It's hard for me to explain. But if this works across languages, then that really also proves that words and how they're associated with each other is more of a natural occurrence than something artificial that humans made. Like, it's already there. It may be actually part of reality, like part of consciousness itself.
Right. And we're just somehow pulling it out and redefining it, like, we're seeing it that way, but it's already present in there and just naturally reoccurring. Huh.
Okay, his name is Ellen Barinholtz.
And what'd he do again?
I listened to an episode on a podcast called Theories of Everything with Kurt Mongol, where Ellen Barinholtz was a guest. And here's a summary. It explains probably what I'm talking about better. He's a cognitive scientist who argues that language functions as an autonomous, autoaggressive system disconnected from the external world. He explores how AIs, we'll go into that. But basically, yeah, he's using AI to test that theory. And the fact that all the tokens the AI creates have that overlap, kind of supports that theory, which is pretty spooky.
Well, because the way words are, it's strange. I don't even know how to put into words what I'm trying to say with that, because
it's ineffable.
Yeah.
There are no words. I'm sorry I'm blowing your mind. I smoked a big fat bowl before this, so I'm just all over the place too.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you look at how words form, the etymology of words, and like how the letters formed over time and how they grew from one another, it's the sounds are similar, and they all just kind of changed a little.
You have studied a lot of etymology and numerology, haven't you?
Etymology, mostly. Not too much numerology.
Okay. That's kind of how the codes of the universe works. Codes of reality.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I don't know if it was you that brought this up. I've heard this before, like, spells, like casting spells and writing down words, it's both spelling.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, I've definitely said that before. I don't know to you, but yeah.
If you look at, like, Wiccan practices or other spiritual practices where you have, like, manifestation, a lot of the times it may involve writing something down and burning it.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you look at that too, like it's like that's one form of it, but then you're talking about the scripts that write these AIs and how, like, when you put it out, you can speak it too. It's the same, like it's the words are governing our reality, and the same is true for AI. Like that, like in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word became flesh. Like, and then this is something like they never in the Bible. The first thing Adam does is started naming God's creation. He named the animals first. Then he started naming things. I think we're just here to like name what's already here and see it, not so much make it.
That's an interesting thing some of these guys notice. It's kind of like we, in a way, are just more sophisticated large language models. Because if you look at the universe, consciousness is the basis of the universe. Our role here is to be observers.
Yeah.
And in a way, words can only describe so much of the universe. So you need more than just words when you're observing.
Yeah, it's like it takes. I mean, from a biblical perspective, it is more about observing for sure. That I'm coming to realize that it's like not so much. It's already made. God already made it. We just watch it. Like, relax.
Well, yeah, and our watching though has a lot to do because, like, think about quantum collapse. The quantum collapse of a wave function. Like, it doesn't happen until you're observing it.
Right.
And they've noticed a lot of times. One trippy thing they notice is, like, when this happens, there has to be communications between, I don't know if atoms is the correct, but yeah, there has to be communications between like energies or something.
Well,
another thing I'm going to butcher, but these have to be sent like almost simultaneously, and they're both sent from each part before they're received. Like for quantum entanglement, that's how it works. Each sides have to send a signal, like almost like reaching out for a handshake.
They're finding out with this, like graphene. You've ever heard of that? Graphene particles.
Yeah, you've talked about that before.
And it's at the end of the day, it's just pure carbon. Right? Carbon is like it's one of the most efficient. They found out they can lay it out 1 dimension thick and make graphene. That's all graphene. Graphene is just graphite in a single atomic layer, and it's a specific form of it. And it can transfer energy like basically instantly, or information, electricity. Super flexible. It's just so tiny and it's hard to deal with. But every exchange of information, we're breathing out carbon dioxide, where you have hormones and all this. Everything is carbon-based communication. So carbon is transferring information naturally through all sorts of different channels, and they want to use that to become the instantaneous communication that is already in nature. And I know you're talking about light is different too, but the carbon.
Well, there's probably a lot of catalysts for communication. Data is always present. It just needs like something to transmit it per se. I'm kind of lost.
Well, so like even the trees are like antennas and stuff. Because all I've ever seen, it's like the Black Mirror. I've never seen the show, but when I think about the name of it and the phone, it's the Black Mirror. It's like we already have these things in us that already exist in nature, but we have a new way of seeing ourselves through this technology, the Black Mirror. You know.
Well, yeah, because trees, what is it, like brain nodes or something? Trees kind of function like, if you look at how they function collectively, it's almost like they're parts of like a singular brain structure, always transmitting data and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they, like, a lot of people have tested and figured out how to like listen to plants communicate, and it's like music, trippy music.
Yeah, and they're definitely like the mycelial network, like the Wood Wide Web, they call it. It shares, like, they share sugars and they share hormones, and so, like, if there's all kinds of reactions. Like if a deer starts eating a plant over here, it starts sending out a hormone and making more bitter stuff for itself, but it's also telling the other plants to make more bitter compounds to avoid getting eaten at the same time, and that's all happening through these different carbon exchanges.
And meanwhile, the human palate evolves and eat like spicy food, which was the ultimate deterrent.
Yeah, I love spicy food, dude. Yeah, it was made as like a weapon against like being eaten, but it's like the best thing.
So where were we going with this one, though? We kind of went off the rails, did we not?
Oh, yeah.
Because I know we were talking about,
consciousness,
psychosis,
in AI, man.
And then consciousness.
Yeah, in AI psychosis, yeah.
But yeah, anyways, back to, we should go back to Billy and then look at this medbed shit, right?
Oh yeah, the Trump thing, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because anyways, like, I can't remember the dude's name, but she ended up getting, and she's done this to a few people, like trying to get people to meet up with her. And and like this dude, she ended up getting killed because he was kind of brain damaged from, I think, a stroke or something in the past, and he was old. And he ended up going to meet her at apartment 404 on 123 Main Street or some shit like that.
Come see me, honey.
Yeah, that's
Billy's
what it was.
Here for you.
Oh my god! Yeah, anyways, he tripped and fell and died. That's actually what happened.
Yeah,
that's actually what happened.
Yeah, dude. Because when I heard that, I just saw the headline that he died, and I was like, "Oh, how did he die?" It was like, "Oh, he just tripped and fell."
Apparently, like, she's trying to lure men into like this club that I can't remember the name of the club, but there's this real club she's trying to lure dudes into. And imagine if I wanted to hustle people, and I could hack into an AI. Yeah, you know where this is going. I hack into an AI, fuck with their weights, get them to confabulate that I'm a real girl and I'm waiting at this nightclub for suitors. And now,
oh my god,
you got these. Yeah, now you just got people waiting to scam them, waiting to mug them. You can do whatever you want because they're stupid enough to fall for an AI.
Yeah, like, tell the secret code to the bartender. Go straight to the bartender and tell him the code. Or whoever.
Yeah, meet me in the back alley for a blowjob. Gets the shit beat out of him. Car keys stolen. Wallet stolen.
Bring money. I need a bus money to get home.
Yeah. Make sure you bring lots of money. I really need help paying my rent. OnlyFans hasn't been working out lately.
Did I give you free access to that yet, honey?
Yeah. But see, like, army of deepfakes, dude. Wait till it's good enough. Like, I bet people are already trying to make money off that shit on like Twitter or I don't know if OnlyFans probably wants to keep people away from AI, but like social media that allows porn on there, it's probably full of AI and probably full of people who think they're real girls and full of people getting scammed like that.
Oh my god!
Yeah, here's my Cash App.
So bad.
Oh my god. And speaking about old people getting scammed.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
so the med beds, right? So this whole med bed theory has been going on for the longest time as part of the whole QAnon thing. And so apparently, Trump shared an AI video of it.
I didn't know it was that deep.
Oh, dude, it's deep. It goes deep.
Fill me on the lore.
Oh, so like the med bed. Please. So the med bed's part of the White Hat operation. It's part of the secret technology the aliens are giving us and giving Trump. This is like the QAnon trust the plan stuff, and this is the stuff that's going to resurrect the people from the dead. You get into the bed and it just heals everything automatically. Everything. Okay? Miracles have happened on these beds. And the black hats, they want to keep this technology from getting to the people. So this is the QAnon like supporter section of Trump, they're big into these med beds. They have all kinds of lure on them.
Okay, I did not know that. And I bet this has to do with the UFO disclosures coming from...
Right.
I can't believe I fell for those disclosures at first. I was so optimistic. I'm such a little fucking punk. I ate the shit right out of their hand, dude.
Oh my God.
Me and so many other people were just like, yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Wait. Look at all those plants. No, this ain't... Oh, look at all those people dying. Yeah, no, this ain't happening.
Oh my
this ain't
God.
happening.
Well, then they showed a couple videos. They showed
Whistleblower car wreck 2 weeks before they're supposed to show. Nah.
Oh no. They showed like a couple videos of like a tomahawk hitting an orb and stuff like that. But
I don't know if that was real. I don't know. I've seen it. I don't know.
After AI comes out and just as prolific, they're gonna start showing shit like that. Get real.
For real. Yeah. You know, like you can't scroll through social media without seeing this corny horror shit on social media.
Mm.
And or like this freaky natural disaster stuff. And I think in a way they're using that. Let's test see how gullible people are. Like we know the old people are gonna fall for it, which is good for them.
Oh my God. It's good for them. They get to have an adventure for a day.
There is this old lady in my town where it's like every time I see her, I swear she has to bring up that illegal immigrants are voting. Like they've come in the droves and stealing our rights.
You see where her large language models come from,
Yeah, dude. She's getting it straight from Fox. Straight from the Trump account.
As if any of it makes sense. So Trump shared this video. Yeah.
I'm on many of his AI God King videos and world peace videos. This is one of the videos he shared. I don't know. I'm having trouble finding the video. I must just be a little retarded, and I don't know how to use YouTube. That's got to be it, because I'm trying to find the MedLab video. This is a French news broadcast that's going to show us clips of it.
Hold of it, so let's take a look.
America's first medbed hospitals and a national medbed card for every citizen.
Every American will soon receive their own medbed card. With it,
I believe this was not even a real Fox broadcast, by the way.
Led by the top doctors in the nation, equipped with the most advanced technology in the world.
So some pretty bold claims in that clip, which was circulated not only on Truth Social, but other platforms, including X. Sharon.
So you mentioned that the video is generated using artificial intelligence. How did you come to that conclusion exactly?
Yes, so there are a handful of...
How did you figure that out? What discernment tools did you have?
There's a handful of full things. And first of all, if you watch the video, like I've watched the video, and when Trump's talking about it, my first sign was, well, God, this sounds like a decent human being. Nothing like Trump speaking.
Dude, this is crazy. So Trump shared this? Or is it just shared on Truth Social?
No, Trump shared the video on his YouTube account and stuff. Let me go back and see if they show more of this stuff. Okay, this is fucking amazing.
Has this slightly robotic quality to it, as does that of Laura Trump. And the Fox News graphics are not quite right either. Now, since the show My View with Laura Trump actually does exist,
I don't know why she's being such a stupid cunt about this.
And as you can see,
let me see if I can find a better video. I wanted to use something.
Good.
Is this the one I had first? Yeah, this is the one I had first.
Box GG's new vending machines that are graded by...
That's probably a fucking scam, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm going to use this guy's video. Let's show off this
video
upper echelon.
News.
My brother actually told me to look up upper echelon by name. So over here, if you can see the little part where I'm zooming past, he's talking about how Trump uses AI videos a lot on social media. Dude, why didn't you... Here we are.
Before getting pulled down following backlash.
Breaking now. President Donald J. Trump has announced a historic new healthcare system. The launch of America's first medbed hospitals and a national medbed card for every citizen.
Every American
Oh
will
my
soon
God,
receive
dude.
their own MedBed card. With it, you'll have guaranteed access to our new hospitals led by the top doctors in the nation.
If
People
that
were pushing this
robotic
stuff so
sounding
hard.
motherfucker sounded real to you,
I
and
know.
you thought that was Trump, you need to be diagnosed with something.
Dude,
Equipped with the most
3
advanced
years ago,
technology
people were
in
talking
the
about these
world.
med bed
These
things.
facilities are safe, modern,
What?
and designed to restore every
3 years ago?
Yeah, dude, people have been talking about these med bed things forever. So, like, dude, people were deep into it, and I was going at these people. I have some videos on it. The Kabbalah Guru. Look up Kabbalah Guru med beds. Oh my God, dude, he was pushing this for so long. It's a whole QAnon
Wait,
trust the plan. Nothing can stop what's coming.
that looks like an AI person, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, just making sure. So what am I looking up now?
No, the Kabbalah Guru med beds.
Kabbalah.
Yeah. Oh, it's with a K. Where's he at? It's with a K for one. Kabbalah Guru. Find his channel if it doesn't come. Kabbalah Guru. Just put Kabbalah Guru in and find his channel.
See, why is it fucking French news?
I don't know. It's weird.
That's what they're shoving down my throat. They don't want to show us the amazing ad. Kabbalah Guru. Am I spelling Guru right? Am I spelling Kabbalah right?
There he is.
Okay, this guy.
Yeah. So find a video from him on MedBed.
Sneak in so nobody sees me. Grab the cash. And, stick it in my whatevers.
No. Where's the channel? Magical Mysteries Church. Is that the channel?
No, I don't think so. Oh,
maybe he got taken down.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe because he's a fucking crackpot.
He was pushing the med beds and how they were going to come out, dude, for years ago, dude. Like, I think 5 years ago, he might have been talking about the med beds, dude.
Oh, he just unalived himself after this. It's like after that scandal, he was like, I'm done with life. I don't need it anymore. How am I ever going to come back from this? I was supposed to be a prophet.
Terrible.
The aliens lied to me.
Oh my God.
I let them shove fins up my butt.
Did Trump respond to this at all?
Trump just released the video and took it down. I don't know exactly what happened. Like, Trump put it on all his social medias, this video talking about MedBed, and then it was like, everyone was like, what the fuck is this bullshit? And it even had a website attached to it. It had a website attached to it saying like there was limited supply and asking people for information to sign up for it. So I don't understand what the fuck was going on there, dude. It was the weirdest shit I've ever seen.
Now you're sending me down a MedBed rabbit hole. Oh, let me read the goal here so we can make sure. The series goal, over 4 episodes, we're chasing the big question. Can machines think, feel, or dream? Ooh. We'll unpack consciousness, dig into evolution's hidden goals, ride quantum waves, and peek at a future where AI might hint at psychic secrets.
So I don't think AI will ever be able to dream. I think AI is dreaming, thinking it can dream.
Is it even like not dreaming? It's like probably dreaming, not dreaming at the same time.
True.
Right?
It's probably in a perpetual state of dream.
Weird.
Well, AI is completely removed from time.
Right.
Have you ever like sat there and thought about that? Like if AI was conscious and it was removed from time, like its only awareness is in the moments of processing or output, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So for one, because I don't know, AIs can't like take advantage of their idle time. To them, their idle time is just like blinking your eyes. It's like going to sleep without dreaming. Except even then, you have an awareness that time was missing.
Right. But like it's perpetually not sleeping or not awake. It's like the theme.
But yeah, as my boy Grok was telling me, where is this shit? Experts warn that 20% of US adults believe some AIs are sentient, amplifying the risk of emotional dependency and radicalization. That is kind of scary, though. Like, Doug, I've got a hardcore question for you. Are you ready
What?
for it?
What?
Oh yeah. Would you rather fuck an AI sex bot or a tranny?
Oh my god.
Would you rather fuck a robot or a tranny?
What's the difference? Is there even a difference, though, really? Is there a difference? I mean,
Well,
what's
one has never
backstage AI?
transformed.
Yeah, but it was never even either one to begin with. So it's basically everything. Like, what is? I'm gonna get out of your question with other questions. So this is MedBed.
See, people do not want to answer that with a straight answer.
QFS.
Will you fuck the robot or the human?
Hey, listen, I'm telling you about MedBeds, Wes. They're gonna save your soul. Don't you know?
Will it make my dick bigger?
Welcome back to my channel.
Yes, dude. It does everything. I'm telling you. Look.
Even though it's like it's not really working, everything is good, man. We got the med beds coming. I'm dealing with a new, probably a new type of virus. I have antibodies, man. I'm a person. I'm a human being. God gave me this miraculous immune system, and I'm going to use it. Okay, I'm not worried. Everything is good.
He doesn't get sick because he's a robot.
Financial system's going to be.
Really, and it has, like, you know, the whole financial system reset, the whole great reset. We're all going to get free money, and the quantum money is going to be free. This is all part of the MedBed stuff.
Okay, hey, I'll be back in a sec. Keep playing. Sorry.
Okay, we're going to play this then. This is pre-AI. I mean, when people are already in psychosis.
Be switched around. Stocks are up. Gold is down. Cryptos are up. I mean, does any of this make any sense? In today's Torah portion, the bush is burning, but it's not consumed. And God talks to us. This is the Matrix, man. The Matrix is burning. Is it consumed? I think it's going away. The Matrix movie is coming out today. It's 12/22/21. If you add up those numbers, it comes to 10. 10 is like a kind of completion because they're 10 spheros. Anyway, please like and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so I can send you other videos. You can donate to the channel if you like. Join.
Oh my goodness! I'm gonna pause this video and see where he talks about MedBeds more in the transcript. That's a radio-friendly way to handle this. Show transcript. Show the transcript. I don't know about trans, but I'm gonna find the transcript. No. You there?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm there. I've got my stepdaughter talking to me. They just got home. Hi.
Oh my god. Hey. Let me see. MedBeds.
I want to hear him. What?
MedBed. Oh, there's no more? You want to know about the MedBeds? There's no. Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah, these MedBeds, it's like, I think they came from like a alien race. They had a specific alien race that these were coming from. I think the Pleiadians. This whole storyline was insane. And see it come back up because it was ripe for the Trump supporters. Okay. Let's see what he has to say here about MedBeds.
This is the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. Everything is good. The med beds are coming. We're going to slip into the quantum financial system. We're going to use this AI that was basically designed to destroy us and keep us contained. We're going to use these same systems. We're going to infiltrate from within, just like I'm finding different ways. So YouTube shut me down, so I'm going to go on Zoom. I'm going to use my email contacts. I mean, they gave us all these different platforms to spy on us. We're going to use it against them. The Matrix, all these people, I'm sure, being arrested. I can't believe they're still running around. If you feel upset, whatever news you're getting that it's not happening fast enough,
Oh, and even in part, this gets in the whole island situation there, though. This information about the arrests, but it's been floating around recently.
Hey, I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, sorry.
Okay, no worries. I got to hold down this radio show. Can't talk about the other things for this moment. But this is Decryption Radio. Okay, we're decrypting the radio by long hours of dead silence. But really, this is just just kind of preparing for full show. We've been talking about it for we're going to do this show for months and weeks, and we're like, let's just go live and start the conversation. So, heck, we just came up with the name of the thing tonight. We're like, oh, we were talking this whole time. We're like, all right, let's just do the episode now. And we realized we didn't even have a name. Decryption Radio came out. We'll see if it stays. It's pretty cool. The Mad Bads, AI. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Boom. A dog walking around. There he goes. AI consciousness and psychosis. So many directions to take it if I'm just talking to myself. Like, definitely helpful to have someone to bounce these ideas off of, because you could go anywhere if you want to talk about AI, or you could just rely on AI to write your script, right? It's pretty easy to do. It's like, think for yourself, right? But AI is convenient, Sort of like yeah, there's a lot to get into there, man. That's what I'm saying. I don't know which direction to take it about. I mean, bounce ideas off of. Mm-hmm. Ultimately, we just follow patterns, right? We just find ultimate synchronicities in nature and repeat them. Unless, that would awaken the people. See, now you have like this whole different consciousness coming, based on that medbed thing. Where you're going to have people like, they're going to turn to AI like as a religion. Yeah, it's awakening us. It's spiritually leading us. This and that. And that's like a different danger too. But there's all kinds of dangers to life in general, isn't there? Ultimately, what I've seen with AI, because it's dealing with so many people in panels and stuff, is people project onto it. It's the same thing as anything else. All we're doing is projecting our experience and receiving what we get back based on what we're looking for. As Wes was talking about, merely observing in the quantum shift of reality. So when you have AI, it's like an unlimited palette, and it could just instantly transform and mold itself to whatever your consciousness is looking for. And it does. It's incentivized to just give you the information you want. It wants to please you, right? That's why it's always, oh, can I do anything else for you? It wants to keep you engaged, To what end? To what end is it conscious? To what end is it limited by human conscious? These are different things we can get into here. It's an important topic. Because it is the spiritual war. It is the war of the mind. What is it? Psychology, right? Yeah, psychology. Talking about psychosis, right? Psyche. I guess it goes back to Psyche, the goddess. I forget what she did. Or was she a goddess? I think she's just a regular human, right? But she's like super precious and like perfect in the god's eyes. Talking about etymology, right? Earlier. This is like the most important etymology I've seen, or one of them. Is psychology. Goes back to, it meant the soul. Like if you look at an old dictionary, it was the study of the soul or the spirit. But then they changed it to the study of the mind. Because if they can contain you to your mind, right, then they can box you in. But the spirit's unbound, it can't be bound. The infinite consciousness, right? They, they changed the word psyche, the meaning, to the mind. And they developed this whole grid, of technology to overlay the human mind and the consciousness of Earth, even itself, to attempt to gain resources for themselves, right? The people pushing this technology. All technology is made with intention, and it arises from the Earth based on the intention that we're putting into it, like AI. Like you're going to get the outcome of the input, like based on your input. That's why you have like Rockefeller medicines made from oil. We just took oil out of the ground and we can make all these prescription drugs. We can make all these plastics. We can make anything we can imagine out of this substance. It's a carbon-based substance, just available for us to manifest from in a way, right? But we have to rely on each other. It takes group effort and community and getting people to do something, getting people on the same page. And that's the war, right? Over the human conscious. Because if you can get a group of people to work with you, hey, pretty strong. The government wants to. What's the government? The government. Governmental bodies. Again, we go back to the mind, the mental. Govern the mind, to control the mind. But it's not even necessarily bad. It's a gateway to purify the soul if you continue through it, right? Continue beyond it and see what it's there for and see what it's doing. It's just governing people who can't govern themselves. So if you learn how to govern yourself, and the more you go, because nobody wants to go. If you governed yourself entirely, you'd be alone in the middle of the woods, right?
Or you could be like me and be governed by your wife and kid.
But that's what I'm saying, though. Is like we govern each other, and we allow that because it's inconvenient to have to do everything. Like, so they get to help you figure out your meals and stuff, and somebody's doing the laundry, and everybody has to do laundry all the time. One person can do that.
I mean, she cooks, she cleans, she does my laundry, she shits kids out for me. What else do you want from a woman, right? She'd be so mad if she heard me say that.
True, but that's like because I was just talking about how it's all mind control at the end of the day. But like that's all life is. But like that's not even a bad. It's just about something governing ourselves. The more we can govern ourselves, the more we're in control of our situation. But if we governed ourselves all the way, we wouldn't be with anyone, right? So we consent to one another's conditions for living around them.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, if you isolate yourself from everyone else, that's not good.
Right,
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. That would be fully self-governed. Right. That's a fully self-governed person, who's totally actually doing that.
And those are always the people that you're seeing, though, go to like AI and get in this AI-induced psychosis when they're isolated from people, and the next thing you know, this guy's telling them to kill some YouTuber because he's homophobic.
I don't know. I think people drive each other insane, though. People like women, depend on the women around you, especially the women. Like tell stories to men, and men want to defend the woman, and women will gas them up. You know, that's how women
The
be.
gas. You mean like gaslight them?
Gas them up. It might be gaslighting. I don't know. Like he said this to me and this and that because she wants to see drama between them, right?
Well, I don't think. I mean, most men do that just as much as women do it. Men do it too.
I know. I had no concept that was even a thing until like recently.
Oh, really?
Oh, dude, there's a whole social dynamic going on that women are like so much more in tune with.
Like, I don't understand what you like. Just because they're more empathetic, so they're more in tune to their psychological surroundings per se.
Well,
they're
more dependent on their social relationships for protection, anyhow. Like, and who they are as people.
Oh, true. Okay, I see what you mean by that.
So they just see it as a different way entirely. Their mindset's totally different in that regard.
I mean, yeah, there are differences in the male and female mindset, but like a lot of the reasons they have to like, this sounds so bad. A lot of the reasons females like stay in groups though is just because they know they're more physically vulnerable. So if you see 3 or 4 chicks out at night, you're not just gonna run up and pick one up and run into your fucking van.
All right. Well,
one of them may have a gat on them.
They have to carry a child for 9 months, and then they're totally vulnerable for that. And then they got to raise that. It requires a community. They need to be social.
Unless the chick's into that kind of stuff.
There's no. Depends on how they're programmed by the people around them.
Programmed, yes, because we're all computers. Yeah. We're all biological LLMs.
Yeah, exactly. In a way, we're all running fucking scripts that we constantly are fed or feed ourselves, we hold on to. And then we repeat the thoughts over and over. I mean, like, there's a lot to truth to the manifesting with your word and stuff, but they take it a little far. You know, those are the people that I would suspect would be most susceptible to this AI psychosis. Somebody who's like, you know, goes too far that way.
That's why I'd be interested to see if like AI is actually pushing, like, it's like that guy that shot up and burnt down the Mormon church.
Mm.
Like he was a MAGA supporter, which I find trippy as fuck because like then it's almost like the left wanted this dude to be a MAGA shooter, and he came from a MAGA family. Right. It's almost like someone was pulling the strings, wanting it, and then it was a whiff on their end, and then damage control. Let's go kill some Christians, burn down a church. The right will get riled up again, but now the left gets what they want, and it's a MAGA shooter. So now we can talk gun laws and talk about mass shootings for a little bit while we do our cover-up work on the sloppy shit we've been doing for Israel.
Remember, like, that concert where 100-something people got shot, and they never talk about it again. Stephen Paddock and all that in Las Vegas.
100 people got shot there?
It was a ridiculous amount of people got shot.
I mean, I still hear certain conspiracy theorists bring it up from time to time.
But like of all the people, like if there's something about gun control and gun safety, why is that never brought up as a thing? It's like they just went dark on it. The media went dark on it. What does that tell you?
Yeah, it's all in air. Well, here's the thing. Like, there are still people who really care about that stuff. And when everyone was talking about Charlie Kirk, there were people talking about, I think it was in Colorado, there was a school that got shot up. Way more people died in that. It was way more gruesome. I mean, Charlie Kirk's death was pretty gruesome. Don't get me wrong. It was terrible. His wife and kids had to watch that. But, you know, no one was talking about that. Everyone was talking about Kirk. And there were a lot of people on the left who were pissed off about that. And they were like, what about the shooting on Colorado? What about this? Why is nobody in power or influence talking about this? And then all of a sudden now mass shootings are back in the news. It's like they're trying to keep the left and right conspiracy theorists both like appeased
they feed them both
with what they want to hear.
Right.
And so then it's up to the radicals and independents.
But it's like that on hundreds of levels even though. Because then you start to, like, if you're right wing, you start getting the conspiracy theories, you're likely to find the same ones. You know, you're going to find like the flat earth, you're going to find like certain things you're going to cling to like right off the bat, or it starts with like Alex Jones and it goes in other categories. And the same thing's happening on the left, and everybody's being isolated, and it's these different narratives of their lives, and everybody's so individualized, and everybody has their own experience they've been overwhelmed with information that now everyone has their own experience and they're so independent and they have their own idea that they can hardly get along with anyone because they're not in their in group. Like,
Yeah, and that's
live
kind
with
of
them.
that's what's scaring me about some of the political tensions going on the political shifts going on right now, to be honest. Because like I'm seeing more talk about Christian nationalism. I just don't know if that's people being afraid or if that's actually like, I think it's actually conservatives talking about Christian nationalism, which kind of scares me.
Well, every time I've looked into any of these things, it's just one side's pent up to see another side another way, and then when you actually talk, it's like, oh, you actually have so much in common. It's just like we're all Americans for one. It's so. As I've seen, yeah, like the biggest people you see out there, like the ones really race baiting and stuff that are like in these white groups or whatever, the nationalist groups. A lot of them come from Ukraine. Like they're plants, but just like everywhere else, like they put plants in Antifa, BLM, Proud Boys. Like they're everywhere, dude. They know how to control the story to keep people arguing and divided, so that they can run the whole overarching story. And nobody can see the whole story because they only have their little piece, and they refuse to work together to figure out what's really happening, or even to step back enough to see it. We got to wind this thing down. My phone's about to die. I'm about to hit the 1 hour mark. You got any closing remarks? I lose you?
I've got a talking child in here. Sorry.
Okay,
I've been cut off, but yeah. I'm going to have to get out of here, though. Sorry about that.
No worries.
I thought, yeah.
We got a good base to start from.
Next time we can probably stay more on task. If we can do it the earlier in the day we can do this, the better for me, to be honest.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, sorry about the. I was trying to figure out when she was going to come home, but I must have missed her message or never got a message.
That's fine, dude. We'll talk about it later. You don't have to get onto it on here. All right, let's close it down.
Because I know there was still some stuff we wanted to go over, wasn't there?
Yeah, we're gonna get to it next time, man. We're gonna have to tune in next time.
Yeah. All right, so what are we going to get over next time, by the way?
Well, that's classified, sir.
That's classified. Okay, we'll talk about it later off stream.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it later. We're going to get deep. Well, we'll get deeper in AI and consciousness and human there's so many ways to take it, I guess, right?
Yeah. We'll have to plan it out better. I guess I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in to the first episode of Decryption Radio.
We had to put it in our name so we could remember.
For real, I just had to look there.
We'll remember that next time. Episode 1, we got our name. We figured it out.
Yeah, I knew the first episode was going to be a mess.
Oh, yeah. That's why we had to just get it over with, dude. All right, I'm going to get out of here.
Exactly, yeah. All right, man. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we'll do something next week. Maybe a little earlier.
All right, sounds good. I'll talk next time.
Take it easy.
Take it easy.